Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Nasty here. Welcome today to a new squad builder video, as you can see above my head. And I thought I would put together something. I'm trying to figure out, like, we're coming towards the end of the game, so people are starting to build like their end game team. And I wanted to try and figure out what the best sort of strike force would be on FIFA 17 now that we've got all the crazy TOTS cards and stuff. And I think I might have sort of put it together. So here's the squad for you today. We start off in goal with Keylor Navas. And in fact, we've got like a whole La Liga, Real Madrid, Barcelona defense, which you could substitute for any other league that you wanted to, if you didn't particularly like Keylor Navas in goal or any of the defenders that I'm about to show you. It's literally like a whole, as long as they're strong linked to each other, you guys are absolutely fine to build whatever league you want, Bundesliga or anything that you might find particularly strong. But we've got Jordi Alba at left back today. I know he's got like the odd inform or something, but I can't justify buying that sort of card right now. If anything, I would probably try and buy the team of the season Marcelo or something like that. But again, I think regular Jordi Alba just does it just fine for me. And then Daniel Carvajal, the 90 rated team of the season. I've got him untradeable. He was in my, you know, when we did the whole like 6 SBCs week after week to get an ultimate pack. He was one of many players that popped up in that pack for me. So I'm quite lucky to get a nice 90 rated, very usable right back on this game. Varane has been in my club for a while now, and literally I've played nearly 150 games with the Frenchman. He's one of the best centre-backs in the game for me. Even now, he still seems to cut it, even when like the whole bar just rose because of all the TOTS players coming out. I like him a lot. I think he's a great player. Teaming up with Nacho Fernandez, who's a very short centre-back. This is the tournament winner, of course, from a few weeks ago. And I've got to say, I was proper impressed with this guy. 80 pace, 89 defending and 88 physical. He runs around like crazy and he does a lot of good work. So I rated him quite highly. Now in midfield is another player that I managed to get in that ultimate pack with Carvajal. It is a legend, Frank Rijkaard. So this is an untradeable legend for me as well. I'm playing him at CDM today. I think he's great at CDM or CM. Like he'll do a fantastic job either way. 87 defending on this player. And even though the stats aren't as good as TOTS players, like he still literally matches. In fact, I think he's better than the likes of Biglia, whose stats are actually really good. 90 passing, 86 defending, 88 physical. Don't get me wrong, this guy is not bad. But I still think like legends, some legends are just still way better than their stats suggest. And then we have SBC Moussa Dembele, a very popular player that I think a lot of you would love to see come back as an SBC. But as we found out the other day, the return best of SBCs are all loan players. So if he does come back, you're going to get like a 30 or 40 game loan on him, I guess. And then this is the strike force. This is where I think the team is nearly like perfection. We have Mertens at cam. Again, you could get whatever version of this guy that you like. If you've got the odd 550k laying about and you want to get his team of the season, go for it. Because let's face it, it's only going to be better and better, right? I get the 88 version because he's like 185k, which is not too many coins. And he's got mad stats compared to like his 86 in form. And he's a complete and utter beast. We then have Alejandro Gomez. And what I think the best striker partnership could be is someone seriously quick and small, so like really agile player. Alejandro Gomez is that. 99 pace, 97 dribbling, and he's short, but he's got skill moves. And then next to someone who is massive, strong, bulky target man, and we've got that in Romelu Lukaku. But because Lukaku's had so many informs and stuff this year, his pace, his dribbling, his shooting, and his physical, and his passing, all of his stats have risen to the levels of, well, he's got 92 pace and he's a 6'3" striker. So that's very, very impressive. But I think that like that yin and yang between the two of you know, super small, super quick, agile player next to big, bulky, strength player, that's just going to work incredibly well together. And that's what I think the best sort of strike force is. These two may be like the best two partnered strikers on the game. There may be other versions you might want to put like, I don't know, maybe Dybala fits in there better than Alejandro Gomez, and instead of Lukaku, you would prefer someone like Harry Kane, or I don't know. But obviously I've used both Lukaku and I've used Alejandro Gomez as a substitute in my Fatal series, and I just realised how good they are, that I almost wanted to like bring them into a squad that wasn't just my BPL team that I used for Fatal, and see what we could do. And well, we've got a nice sort of like 3-league mix here with a legend in there as well. And I was able to score quite a lot of goals and have a lot of fun with the team, which is definitely what at this stage in the game like FIFA's all about. If if you are still playing it, which there are still loads and loads of people on it, I just think a lot of people have gone off the whole competitive side of things a little bit more, because, you know, they want to have a summer, and that's absolutely fine. And there's not the greatest rewards up for grabs unless it is true about us maybe getting some team of the years and stuff. I don't know. That just seems to be what people are talking about on social media. But I have to say, I got on better with Lukaku than I did with Alejandro Gomez. But I think together they do just work so goddamn well. And he looks good in his FUTWIZ kit as well. Of course, I completed the 87 Chris Smalling. And by the time this video is up, there should be another winner who I'm guessing is probably going to be Jack Butland, right? You guys know that. He is one of the most popular keepers on the game. If it's not him, then it'll be Trap, because I don't think for no way that Begovic is going to win that vote, right? Nah, everyone's going for Butland, surely, 100%. That's an absolute banger of a goal from Gomez right there for such a little guy. He's like 5'5", so he's very, very small in game, but he does pack a punch, right? And if you can get the space like right here to just unleash a shot, then just go for it, because he definitely has got the shot power, the shot accuracy, the finishing stat, everything you need in order to stick that ball in the back of the net from pretty much any distance. Now, what you do get added with Lukaku is aerial threat, right? So, whereas what you don't get with Lukaku is someone that can really, really have that great agility and like weave in and out of defenders, what you get with Alejandro Gomez is that. So, that's why I think it works so well together. Obviously, that's been something that literally throughout FIFA has always worked pretty well. I don't know, some people like to use two players a little bit like Gomez, so just rely on that agility and stuff and just weave in and out of defenders. And then some people, like even us on our Fatal series this time, we've got Kane and Lukaku up front, who are both two pretty beefy strikers, especially with the stats that they've got in the physical department on their TOTS items, right? But they don't have that much balance and agility, so you're almost playing a different style of game of just using that shield button, which is oh so powerful on FIFA 17, and it works really well. So there are ways around it, but I do think you get the best of both worlds if you can use one tiny little player who's just crazy good on the ball, and then a TOTS player who's actually got great stats, but is more a case of has amazing physical, really good shooting stat, that type of thing, that you can knock the ball up to as a target man. But as you see, most of the goals we scored with Lukaku, like literally for this team, most of the goals came from Lukaku. For some reason, he was the one that found himself in the right place at the right time. Maybe it was the slightly higher passing stat on Gomez that was finding him, that was finding Lukaku to be running through and playing the balls better than Lukaku was, vice versa. But a lot of the goals aren't actually in the air or anything. I scored one or two headers from like corners and stuff. Most of it is just him getting the ball down on his feet, like being brute force past defenders, and then absolutely wellying it with that crazy left foot of his, because it is one of the best shots on the game, and obviously that's going to be because he has got 99 shooting. So yeah, I can see why a lot of people like him. What I can't see, and this relates to like Fatal a little bit, is why there is such a price difference between Lukaku and Harry Kane, because the stats aren't majorly different. Fair enough, there's quite a big pace difference, but Kane is not slow in game, and well, you've seen on Fatal that he scored like 20 goals in the 10 games that we played. So even though Lukaku has been doing extremely well in that series, I still think there shouldn't be such a massive price difference between the two, because Kane is still an amazing striker, and all of these big guys on the game, you're looking for someone that, if you can find a big striker that has like skills on top of it, then you're absolutely laughing, or agility and balance. So team of the season Al Sommer could definitely be up there as one of the best strikers on this game, hands down, just like of players that actually play good on the game. Obviously he's not the highest rated or anything like that, but it's so difficult to link him up unless you're going to use legends or something, that it's almost like you're lacking in other areas of the team if you use someone like Al Sommer, even though he's a complete beast and can tear up pretty much any defense. I really rate players like him. Other players to consider, I was talking to someone on Twitter about this the other day, is that people like Stindl, team of the season Stindl in the Bundesliga, is a fantastic player. He's a member of Club 80, but he's also got that crazy like 96 shooting and could do a fantastic job for you guys there. So there you have it, guys. That is the squad builder today. It's a mix between the La Liga with a tournament winner. We've got a legend. We've got some Serie A and some Premier League in there as well. So just an all-round nice team. Like, lots of special cards. 10 out of the 11 players are special items on this game. If you've enjoyed the video, please don't forget to smash a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.